Welcome back to another video. So today's video I'm going to be using builder in a bottle. I got this Rosalind builder in a bottle months ago. I've used it once. I have done a set with it before and really enjoyed it, so I thought I'd pull that out and do a set today. It's a beautiful kind of, I think it's called nude pink, this one. It's a really nice colour. I didn't want to go too autumn and I didn't want to go slap bang into winter, so this is a little bit in between, I think. Quite winterish looking kind of nails. So that's the nails that I'm using. They've not got a well on these ones. These are the Macaw XXL Stiletto, I think these ones are. So I just glue it on to the end of my nail. I'm just using regular nail glue. And I always pinch it in at the sides just to make sure them wings are stuck down. And then what I'll do is I'll file up and down the edges. I wanted these, can you see they're not very pointed. I wanted these to be more of a really pointed stiletto. So I'm just going to file down each side and just get them really straight and really pointed. I didn't want to take anything off the length. So I'm literally just straightening up them edges. I wanted them, yeah, just really straight to a point. And then once I'm happy with the shape, I will then file over where the tip has been glued onto the natural nail. I just file over that join just to blend it in with the natural nail. And then I always use quite a soft grit buffer to file off the shiny surface of the nail. What you would have to do as well if you was doing this on your natural nail, I always skip it, but you'd need to use a dehydrator, a prep or a primer or a bond of some sort. But yeah, I always skip that because it's just on my practice hand. So I'm just going over with a buffer there, get rid of all that shiny surface off them tips because gel won't stick to a shiny surface. Right, so when I'm using this builder in a bottle, any builder gel actually, I always go in with a slip layer first. On this pointer finger I'm going to do a bit of an extended nail bed. So this first layer that I'm putting down, just a really thin slip layer. I'm just mapping out where I want that nail bed to go. Yeah, and this will just help this next layer. It will just keep it in that area that you want it to be. So I go in with a bigger bead first, keeping it quite thin at the cuticle area. And you'll see with my brush, I just keep swiping it side to side, and then make them swipes smaller as you get towards the end of the nail. And I'm going to cure that first layer for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to go in with a second layer, a little bit thicker, just to build that apex up a bit more. Because they are long nails, so the apex does need to be a decent thickness on nails this length. So again, if you get any on your skin, just use a wipe up, a clean up brush like that and just wipe it straight away. So again, I put my bead in the middle at the top and just use your brush to push it into that cuticle area. And what helps as well with these runnier kind of gels, if you have your finger kind of pointing downwards, gravity will just help it slide easier down the nail. And again, just keep swiping it side to side and then get them swipes smaller and narrower at the end. And again, that's going to get cured in the lamp for 60 seconds. Right, this middle finger is going to be just a full nail with the builder gel. So, the builder in a bottle, builder gel, whatever. So again, I'm going in with a slip layer. I'm just completely covering that nail. Really brush it right into all them scratches that you did with the file. So again, a nice thick bead at the cuticle area. Just keep pushing it in and pushing it in. And try and keep your brush attached to that product at all times. Because these nails are so long as well, and my builder in a bottle is nearly empty, I had to keep dunking it in and getting more out. I would prefer to do this in one bead, but I just couldn't get enough out the bottle in one go. So I had to do a few dunks. So I'm going to cure this first layer for 60 seconds. And then I'm going to go in with a second layer and build that apex up again. Turn it upside down like that. And it just helps bring the gel away from the edges, because you don't want it bulking over them sides. And just by turning it upside down like that, it just helps bring it all back into the middle and keeps it a nice shape. So I'm just going to do exactly the same as I've just done with that first layer, except this layer is going to be a little bit thicker in that area that I'm in now. And then just a nice thin layer towards the tip of the nail, and then that's going to get cured for 60 seconds as well. Right, these last two nails I'm going to use clear because both of these nails are getting covered. The pink is going to be painted blue. They're both going to be painted blue actually, but one of them's getting covered in glitter. So I didn't want to waste the pink colour just for me to cover it up. So this ring finger, I'm going in with a slip layer, and I'm just going to do one layer with the clear because I'm going to cover this in glitter. It's going to need another thick layer to encapsulate that glitter anyway. So I just do one layer on this so that it's not too bulky. And the pinky, I will do that off camera because the pinky is just going to be exactly the same as how I did the middle finger. It's just going to be a plain nail doing it with two layers. But yeah, this ring finger is just having this one layer so I can get some glitter encapsulated on top of that without making it too bulky. So that's them all built. So I'm going to wipe the tacky layer off this nail bed. I'm going to show you how I file these nail beds. So I start by filing over the top. Filing over the top just helps me personally see the edges a little bit better. Just see that the edges are kind of matching up vertically, if you know what I mean. It makes sense in my head anyway. So I'm just going to use a file now and just go around all them edges, get them really neat, get them really straight and vertical, and then I'll go over it with a little fine grit buffer as well, just to smooth it out a little bit more. Right guys, that's them all filed and buffed. The other nails, I've just gone over them with a fine buffer. They really didn't need any shaping. So this is the glitter I'm using. It is beautiful. It's like a royal blue matte, kind of matte hex mix, and it's got silver dots and it's got silver foil in it. It's a really nice glitter. I've never used it. So I'm just putting some base coat on my palette. Look at my little itty bitty spoon. My friend Nails by Cami sent me that. So I'm just going to pour the glitter into that base coat. Give it a little mix, and that's what I'm going to use on the nails in a minute. Right, so I've pulled out this blue Skyline gel paint. I didn't have a gel polish in the right colour to match the glitter, so I pulled out this gel paint because it's identical colour to the glitter. And I'm just going to paint the free edge of this nail, and I'm painting it right up the sides of that nail bed, and I'm going to paint the other two nails that I've left clear. I'm going to paint those two as well, and I'm going to cure them in the lamp for 60 seconds. Right, so that's the paint being cured. So I'm going to use this glitter mixture now. And on this pointer finger, I'm going to completely cover this free edge. I use just the smaller bits of glitter to get them right up into them corners. Completely cover it. I was debating whether to put this glitter on a clear nail, because the blue kind of disappears up against that blue gel paint. But I really liked how they turned out in the end anyway. They turned out really pretty. And I'm going to completely cover the ring finger with the glitter as well. And I'm going to get them cured in the lamp for 60 seconds. Right guys, that's that glitter been cured into place now. So I'm using the clear builder in a bottle, and I'm just going to get these nails encapsulated now. I'm going to encapsulate this one, and obviously I'm going to encapsulate the ring finger that's got glitter on it as well. And then they're going to get cured in the lamp for 60 seconds. Right, so again, make sure before you file any of this, you get the tacky layer off, because all that tackiness gets in your file and makes it unusable. So I'm just going to show you filing this one with the nail bed. So I always start with the edges. Just make sure the edges are nice and straight. Make sure they're not wibbly wobbly where you've encapsulated it with that clear. And then I'll just keep going over the top to smooth that out. And then I will go over it with a finer grit buffer just to smooth it out a little bit more. Right guys, so that's them nails all built and ready to decorate now. So I'm going to use some of my Moravan rhinestone glue. This glue has to be cured in the lamp for 60 seconds. So I'm just going to get some gems stuck on these now. I'm just going to show you this one finger. I do stick a few on the pinky as well off camera. And I do cover them all the little gaps with caviar beads. But I'll do that off camera, and we'll be back to top coat. Right guys, that's all my gems put on. That blue gem is stunning. I thought it was perfect for this set. So we're going to get these top coated now, and that'll be then finished. Right guys, that is them finished. What do you think? I love them. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't want to do an autumn set, and I didn't want to go full-blown winter with snowflakes and stuff, because we're not quite there yet. I don't feel like we're quite there yet anyway. Nowhere near, actually. We're a couple of weeks off that. So yeah, I just wanted to do something a little bit crispy and cold, and yeah, I love them. I think they're perfect for this time of year. Anyway guys, that is it for today. Please remember to give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Hit your notification bell as well so you don't miss any of my videos. And hopefully I'll see you all back in my next one. Take care. Bye.